Today we are going to play Panda Spin with Panda Spin Mandate of Heaven expansion, which is the first expansion of one of our favorite card shading game, Panda Spin. We welcome the 12th Chinese zodiac with new global asymmetric powers affecting every round, like getting extra bamboo points, finally a legal way to monkey around with your cards and maybe steal opponents' cards.
And hi, it's Tarrant.
And Stella here from Meeple University.
So this game and its expansion were designed by Carl Chudik and published by Moongate Design and Matago. This plays 2 to 5 players. That is still the case with the expansion.
As usual in our playthrough, we are going to do an overview of the base game, just in case if you're not familiar with Panda Spin, and then what the expansion brings quickly, and then we're going to play with the expansion. So if you enjoyed this video after watching, if you could please like, subscribe and comment which is your favorite card shading game, that will be much appreciated. But for now, what is it about, Tarrant?
So the base game of Panda Spin is a game that is derived from the classic climbing card shading game of Big 2. It is a game where each player will have a hand of cards like in Big 2, and someone will lead a combination of cards. It can be a single card, or it can be a pair, or perhaps a run of length 3 or length 4, or whatever the case. They'll lead that into the trick. It's called the trick. And then you'll go around the circle either playing a higher combination of the same type or passing. And those rules are consistent with the game it's derived from. But where Panda Spin is different is that the cards are spinnable, they're flippable. And so within each card there is a weaker white side and a stronger blue side. And if you only play white side cards into a given trick and don't win that trick, you take those cards back and spin them to their blue sides. So in the short term, it doesn't help you with your card shedding because you end up with your cards back. But in the long term, it makes your hand of cards more powerful because you either get more high valued cards, or you get cards with powers, or you get higher quantities of low value cards. Because you can see here, this card turns from a single measly white 4 into a pair of queens, which becomes much more powerful. There are ways of jumping in on top of tricks. So there is if you have 4 of a kind or more than 4 of a kind, you can play it on top of any type of combination. That is called a bomb. Also something which may sound familiar to you if you are familiar with Big 2. And there are also element cards. It's another way of winning a trick immediately. They have it's a single card. It has a little criteria on it that has to be met in order to play it. It does win you the trick, but you do have to pick up 2 more cards. So it keeps you in the game. It gives you more ways of playing at the penalty of having to draw some more cards. So you play multiple rounds. You can score points during the rounds. And if you're the first one to clear out all your cards, well, if you're not the last one to clear out all your cards, then you score points at the end as well. And you play multiple rounds until someone gets to 15 points.
Bamboo points.
Bamboo points. The points are bamboo. So what does Mandate of Heaven expansion bring? It brings these 12 cards here. They represent the different animals of the Chinese zodiac who are already on these cards. And what they do is introduce a global special power for one animal, which therefore means one white coloured number for this entire round. And so you flip one of these up, it puts this global effect into play, and for the duration of this particular round, all players may use that. So we've randomly flipped up here the monkey. The monkey is present on the white 7s. So you can use this effect if you play a white 7. And there's 2 ways to do it. It's if you play a white 7 as part of a beating bid, so not the starting bid for a round, but a beating bid. Or if you've just done a beating bid, you can draw a card from the deck and discard a white 7 to resolve its effect. And that's common across all of the different mandates. Those are the ways you trigger them. What does our 7 do here? It allows you to randomly steal 1 card from the opponent's hand, look at it, and on its current side, whether that's white or blue, and choose whether you're going to keep it or give it back to your opponent.
Fun. fun. Monkey around.
Yes. All right, so we begin the game.
Yep.
You pick a first player.
1, 2, 3.
And
I
cut,
lead.
So you lead.
Hooray! I will start with a round of 4. There's a maximum of 5 that you can do. And this is a round of 4.
Okay. I will come on top of that with a 10 Jack, Queen, King. And we've got a Jack in there, which is the Panda effect. We're playing with Spin Panda, which means I get to flip one of my cards over.
So the Panda has got 2 effects. The other one is to steal points, but we're using the Spin effect in this game. So I can't beat Tarrant, so I'm going to have to pass. And if I'm passing, because all of these are whites, I get to spin it and then put it back to my hand, and then look at them. They are now more powerful.
Okay, I shall discard those, and I will lead a single 6.
Now for your eyes only, I have this and then this, right? So I could play this as a bomb because there are 4 of this number, but if I play a bomb and you can see that 7 is a monkey, I don't actually get to play the monkey effect. So I'm not going to play it as a bomb, I'm going to play it as a beating bit, which actually is triggering the monkey effect.
All right, so you randomly get one of my cards. It'll be whichever one I stop shuffling on because you could see whether it was blue or white.
Okay, I'll close my eyes.
So there you go. This is on its white side.
I didn't say stop. Okay, fine.
So you can either keep that or give it back to me.
I'll keep this.
Okay.
Do you know what you're missing?
I do.
You have no choice.
Okay, I will play an ace.
And I will play 2. 2 actually is the highest card.
Okay,
Unless you have a bomb.
I pass.
Okay.
So I get these back on their blue sides. I now have 555s and 999s.
And I discard this to a discard pile.
Yes.
I will play 3 and 4, so 2 rounds. 2 cards run.
Run of 2.
Run of
I pass.
Okay, I will win that. Again, discard. I'm playing 8, 9, 10.
I pass.
Okay. This doesn't mean that I will win. We play this many games, including on Board Game Arena, at least the base game. It doesn't mean that I'm going to win because Tarrant can just come back and then just play all these powerful cards, blue cards. So I will play double Jack.
I will go over the top with a pair of 2s. And before we go on, I'm going to also use the mandate. So I'm going to use the other, I've done a beating bid, so I'm going to use the other way of doing a mandate because I kind of want to mix up my hand. I'm not that happy with my combinations. So I draw a card, add that to my hand. I discard the white 7. There it is. It's gone. I get to randomly take a card from your hand.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, so you're not looking and then say stop.
Stop.
Can I just at least see it first? Okay, yeah.
Make sure it's on the correct side.
Yes, white side up.
All right, I don't like that, so you've got it back. There we go, your turn.
So sad. I think it's time for me to play my bomb. So there are 4 7s here. I stole this 7 from Tarrant. And this is part of the bomb, so I don't actually activate this monkey. So, Tarrant, pass or with higher bomb? Or?
I pass.
Okay.
So I flip these, get them back.
I will discard this because obviously I win. But if I lose, I still discard this because there are flipped cards in amongst these.
Yes. How many cards do you have left? In
3.
your hand? 3, okay.
Yep. I will play King, and then this is the Panda effect, so I get to flip my only one card that was white, the one that you probably rejected.
Okay. I will bomb it with 5.
So sad! Pass.
Okay.
But I still get to discard this because it's blue.
Triple queens.
No, see what I say about it? Pass.
Okay, I will lead with a single king. This does have a burn effect on it, but I'm going to forego that.
That's not a good sign. If you don't want to discard your card, I'm going to have to pass. Okay. Unfortunately, no!
I can lead it with a bomb.
I don't have anything else to beat that with, so I pass. So that means that I have 2 cards left.
So I gain 2 points.
Well done, Tarrant.
Okay.
So now we put all of these cards on the right side back into the deck.
Yes.
And then we go to the next round.
Now, if you're familiar with the 5 suits, in 2 players you only play with 3 of those, and we have been playing with fire, earth, and metal. Now we go to the second round. So we've redrawn, and now we'll see what our new mandate is. Goodbye, monkey. We have the goat. So the goat is the number 10. So this will be triggered by white 10s. What the goat does is it lets you, you play it as part of a beating bid, and it lets you use a larger combination, one size larger than what was already in the trick, of any value to beat, to do a beating bid. So if we had been doing 3 card runs and the current leading bid was 10 Jack Queen, you could use the goat mandate to play a 4 card run on top of that. So 3, 4, 5, 6, even though those numbers are lower than the 8, 9, 10 that was there. Sorry, 10 Jack Queen that was there. I forgot my example. Likewise, for pairs, you could turn a pair set into a triple set or a single set into a pair set and so on.
Interesting.
All right, you have fewer points, so you begin.
Yep. I'm going to start with 4, 5, 6, 7 run.
Cool. Perfect. I can show the
No.
I can show the goat mandate immediately.
Okay,
so
that's
I can
okay.
play 7, 8, 9, 10 with the goat mandate and Jack, which gives me a spin to beat that. It's one size larger, and I activate the goat mandate. And I shall spin this card.
Something. I think it's time for me to play my earth element. So I win this trick with no bomb in it, which is just no bomb, contains a panda symbol, which is this one. So I win.
Mutual destruction there. You have to draw 2 cards, and I have to take all of these back.
And but those are gonna be so powerful for next turn, and I did get to discard this. I get
They're
2 from the draw deck, white side up. Alright, this earth is discarded, and I start the next one, which is another 4 cards run.
All right.
And I have a spender, so I spin one of these cards.
Very good. I pass.
Discard it. I'll play double king with a spin, so I'll spin one of my cards again.
I will play double 2 with a burn. So I shall burn one of mine. I'm actually going to burn this double jack.
Wow.
It may not pan out for me. I've either got combos that will go bang, 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 or
That's true, I pass.
I won't.
But I discard this anyway because there's blue card there.
Okay. Double 4s.
Double 7.
Triple 8s and the goat mandate.
Oh, I pass, so I have to discard. I can discard that though.
Queen, king, ace with 3 spins.
I feel like this repeats itself from the first round. I'm like, okay, I leave everything, I discard everything but 2, and then like I just couldn't get them out. That's a trick though. Like I was too eager to play my powerful cards.
And I mean, it forced me to take 5 cards back.
Yes.
Which is not always, it can be a good thing, but it's not
Yeah,
always.
all pass.
Okay. I will get rid of my element, which I'm allowed to do, and play double queen.
Well done, Tarrant. So you get another 2 points.
Another 2 points. Cash it in for a 5.
Well done. Okay. Reset for the next round. Round 3.
Round 3, new cards. New mandate. So a new mandate is on the dragon. This is the number 2. So this is an interesting one. When you play a white 2 in a beating bid, or again by having a beating bid and drawing and discarding, you gain 3 points and then pass.
Oh, okay.
So it kind
Yes,
of
that's
weakens the hand. Lets you use it to just cash in points, but you don't get to lead. You have fewest points, so you go first.
I'll play 3 and 4. A modest start this time.
All right, I'll play 10 and Jack with a spin. Gotta get those spins early, optimize the hand.
That's actually true. All right, I'll play King and Ace.
Pass.
All right, I win.
Get these
Discard.
back.
Yep.
It's now a pair of 2.
Oh.
Doesn't help me with these, of course. They have to be white 2s, but 2s with burns are pretty good one way or the other.
That's true. 5 and 6.
Queen and king.
I pass. I flipped it to the spinny one.
A 6.
It's just a bait, Tarrant.
It's just a very sensible turn.
7.
A 2, and I will use the mandate. So I will pass. That means I have to pick these back up. And you win the trick, but I get 3 points.
Oh, very good. Okay.
I should have played a blue in that lot, then I wouldn't have had to have discarded them. I would have been able to discard them.
Yeah.
It's alright, I'll come back.
Double 9.
Double 2 with 2 burns.
Alright, I will take this back and spin it.
King with a spin, which I won't use.
I might as well play this because I get 3 points. You pass, you get to discard that anyway. So.
Okay. And I'll discard my 2 elements. Bomb it with 5.
No! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 points for Tarrant.
6 points for me. So I go to 14. So the game is not over. There's still one round, but we are going to end this playthrough video here.
It's
So
pretty much like you winning. Like I've got to like hold on to something.
It's a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
It's a cliffhanger. After, just you can, if you were supporting Stella, you can imagine after this video that she had a magnificent comeback. Because hope springs eternal.
But I'm supporting you. I'm like hashtag Team Tarrant. Do check the link in the video description for Panda expansion, Panda Spin expansion. I'm not salty at all, alright? Tarrant almost always beat me in this game, but I still really enjoy it. But let's have a look what else is in there in the horoscope.
Yes, so there are 12 cards in here. The only one which is not represented is the Jack, because the Jacks already have the Spin Panda effect on them. So a few things we've got here. If you play the 3 in a starting or beating bid, you can use the 3, that's the Rat mandate, to swap a card from your hand with one from the deck. So it gives you some flexibility there. We've got the Rooster here. It's the 5 as a starting or beating bid. You can use the Rooster mandate to play again and outbid yourself. So that's pretty handy.
That's
Starting
good,
bid with
yeah.
a 5, bang, 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 get a lot of cards out quickly. The Rabbit mandate, in a starting bid with the 6, you can discard 3 cards of your choice from your hand. So there's an interesting... so there's lots of ways of getting into things quickly, and it gives you these reasons to hang on to low cards rather than immediately spinning them into higher cards. So a total of 12 effects for you to explore and have fun with.
By the way, these cards are gorgeous as well. If you can see here, it is foil card at certain point of the card.
Yes.
Not this one, but this one also. It's actually textured, and this bit is foiled. So you can see here. I'm just trying to do my best to show it.
And I'll quickly show you. We didn't use these. They are part of the base game. They're the other 2 suits, which is water and wood. So the wood cards, once they're spun, give you these bamboo icons. So it lets you essentially gain a point every time you play a spun wood card. Very handy. And the water suit, when you flip those, they give you these water icons which count as wild for everything except bombs.
Oh.
So it gives you, once you've got them spun, gives you a lot more flexibility there as well.
There's a lot of replayability and flexibility with the number of suits and now with the mandate expansion. So thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy your day and have a great day. Bye.